What's up, everybody? I hope all is well. Y'all know why we here for another review of House of Payne. Tyler Perry done had 2 good episodes in a row. That is unheard of for season 9. But I'm gonna clap it up for you again, Tyler Perry. Now, you did your thing this episode. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. And I hope y'all did as well. Let's get into this review. Now, I hope I don't forget too much because there's actually a lot that I wanted to talk about. But I didn't really take any type of notes. I've been skimming through the episode a lot. So I hope I don't forget nothing. But we start off with the continuation of Calvin seeing that it's a boy in the kitchen. So Jasmine is stalling, but eventually Caleb comes up and Calvin is still asking him what he's doing there. They're stalling and stuff, making it even worse for him. So eventually Calvin is like he gonna call CJ and Janine. And I'm gonna call CJ and Janine. I'm like, dang, you would have called them by now, right? But eventually, the scene changes into the living room, and he's still saying, I'm gonna call CJ and Janine. And I'm like, I know you don't want to get the girl in trouble and all that, but if you gonna do it, do it. But ultimately, he didn't call him. But I was like, Calvin, he know what's up. Because Calvin, he'd have been with how many women? And it's funny, because as this scene was playing, I was thinking to myself, like, Calvin been with so many women. Like, how really is this any different? And when him and Caleb kind of started bonding over what they would do, like, jumping through windows and shit, I'm like, hold up now, Calvin. I'm like, I know you not finna start actually giving this boy props and shit, but I love what they did right here. What they did was Calvin kind of was getting Caleb to admit all the stuff that he's been doing with other girls and was trying to get names and everything. Y'all, that shit was so smooth and entertaining. I like what Tyler Perry did there. And Jasmine, it looks like she's starting to get upset and annoyed because it's like, who you been talking to other than me? So Caleb, she's starting to see Caleb for who he is. And it's crazy, like, because if I was in this situation, I wouldn't be admitting to Calvin and Curtis and Ella when they come in what was really finna go down. Like, he been trying to have sex with me. Cause, well, I guess she had to admit it because they did walk in on her saying that. But still, I also want to point out that when Calvin was confronting them, Caleb kept trying to leave her for to get up in trouble. But it's like, dude, you caused all of this. You want to, instead of say that you love her and stuff, but you trying to leave her out there in the open for to get in trouble with her people. And I thought it was quite comical when Caleb was like, basically saying like, you ain't never tried nothing like this. Like before, him and Calvin had the little moment. But it's like, why would Calvin truly bond with you over something like that when you talking about his little cousin? Like, cause y'all know how guys are. They can treat females a certain type of way, but they don't like to see no female that they related to get done like that. So Still be a double standard, but hey, it's the world we live in. But Curtis and Ella walk in on her saying that he was trying to get her along for to have sex or whatever. And I gotta give it to Curtis. I thoroughly enjoyed them this episode. Now they was on here a little bit longer, Curtis and Ella, but I really enjoyed Curtis. Like, he was hella funny this episode. It wasn't dragging at all. From him being upset with Kayla to Kayla bringing up that Ella was talking to the pastor, and he switched his anger to Ella talking about what you doing talking to the pastor, you don't seem that well. Like, it was funny. Now, he's still not no good husband, cause how you gonna take this woman on a birthday trip? Y'all get there and you don't even make you haven't even made reservations for the hotel. And I'm thinking to myself, y'all can go to another hotel or do something. Y'all have to go all the way back home. Like, that don't sound like a happy birthday. Like, you're not ready to cancel the party. Now, basically, the trip thing got canceled. So it's like, are you going to redeem yourself any type of way? Or are y'all going to go and have a party, whatnot? Like, something. Because if that's it, I would be hella mad at Curtis. But the package still ain't came. Calvin eventually leaves so he can go watch the game. And they're scolding them while they're sitting on the couch about Kayla basically trying to have sex with Lil Jazzy. And I gotta give it to the actor. I tried to look his name up, but I couldn't find it. And one of y'all told me a few weeks ago who's the actor that plays Caleb's name, but I forgot it. But I gotta give it to that young man. He's a good actor. And I really seen that this episode. Like, just his mannerisms to just the delivery of the lines that he says. He is really good. And Tyler Perry has worked with a lot of talented people, but you don't really see them and stuff other than Tyler Perry Productions. But I can see him going places because he's really good. And I know he had to be in the other stuff before, because even on the first episode of him on here, I was like, he looked familiar. So he going places because he's a good actor. And Caleb has gotten to the point to where you don't really like him, but at the same time, you do kind of enjoy his character. It's like one of those characters you hate to love, because it's like he's not a good guy, but at the same time, he's a good asset to the show at this point. So I'm here for Caleb. And I know a lot of y'all probably feel the same way about Lisa. Now, when it comes to Lisa, I don't really like her like that. But I can see why people would like her. Because she's just one of those type of people who's full of life, carefree, things like that. I thought it was unrealistic. I thought it was crazy when Kayla was telling Calvin basically he looked old. Don't nothing about Calvin fine ass look old. He is fine as fuck. Talking about he need to moisturize. Boy, I'm pretty sure that chocolate moisturize better than you. Cause ooh, Calvin been looking good. But it looks like this episode is gonna go into next week. This storyline. And to be honest, I'm not mad about it because it has been going well so far. I do kind of hope it ends next week, or it can even end halfway through next week's episode, because I don't want them to drag it too long to where people start to lose interest. Because next week, Curtis is going to be talking to Caleb and Ella's going to be talking to Jasmine. So I hope they don't drag it too bad. Now, I have been enjoying it so far, but I don't want them to go too far with it. Maybe if they can introduce some other type of storyline next episode, it'll be all good. But let me know what y'all think. How do y'all feel about the episode? Things of that nature. Do y'all think everybody should butt out of Jasmine's business? Or do y'all feel like, no, Jasmine is 17, she's still a child? Like, let me know what y'all think about that for real. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.